answer, I say this now so it for be.
Now look at the measures that we don't put. As a member of parliament, you don't take the message to them. The thing don't for the way for make them prevent and save. You don't provide the facility what they need way for make them they wash their hand and other thing there. Now you don't come back. Whose measure you left back in terms of the monitor so that then people are then facility and then go to use them for the right purpose.
Right now they don't divide themselves into groups. We are in then get the maritime day with them, the soldier day with them, the soldier the way they because then deploy soldier and police, then they with them, then they go around and I be make a sticker and waiting, for do put all the pictures there inside that sticker. So that sticker they don't go paste and a strategic places them like the constituency because I make like 300 stickers. So because that area there, now they both then can be they travel go Guinea, then they go at the other area. So we left people then like CID then. Now net where then they walk around for let them make sure say any boat, any stranger boat where they see, they for hold on, they for report, they for call the authorities them. So let them see who that then did it. So that will help you greatly.
So now looking at your constituency, now Moyamba district, in what you will say about your medical facility, just in case una get any victim of coronavirus, una get a medical facility where you really prepared just in case a case come out from that end day.
Well, the medical facility, the hospital is okay. If the thing come out their villages then, it will be very difficult because of the terrain, the road, the network. Especially me, they talk purely on Mio area. Kagboro, the road is so terrible. It don't cut safe because it too clayish, the area. Where you go there, pass, then you get strong motorcar, like this motorcar I get, or you get Land Cruiser, or there other ambulances then we able for good, but it will take time till you will come out here for camp. Or we use the sea. So we the appeal, let them give it if not sea boat, then sea boat them.
So the appeal not to who that?
So government. Okay. So then go give the maritime then boat them for let them day for the ply na the water. So in case they see self any boat, then they run after them for pull them people in there. And if any case they then go bring them camp because like that time they for the old Ebola.
Then Freetown or like the constituency?
Now for bring them can of Freetown or Moyamba. Then keep bring them camp by sea and the branca. If they see say the road that day they rain down car they not go able cross, then keep pass by sea. So now that's what they appeal for. Of course the ambulances then they because we bele woman then bele ke heart and go take them camp. But for this wire we get for make sure say let them use the boat by sea or let them use the road there. If the ambulance don't ready because it not go be emergency because the thing not go just catch you one they say na emergency they die get for give you symptoms. So as if they don't show one hospital one of the wards them they don't left for now for let them they bring any person now we can a suspect now they care them go na Moyamba. EOC if they back na Moyamba they do very well because then they meet with the council then they strategize then they give you the information. I know they only focus na my constituency because this na holistic fight with the fight. So they make sure say we involve all team. When they say we they wait down they can emergency anything will happen under. Now we go blame more.
So when are your expectation from people in your constituency at that part say na Moyamba district, the different chiefdom the way you mention in this particular term?
That compliance, then they comply because it's not easy now. Like this now farming term, people then get for go do their farming, people then get for go them fishing. Some people then are next them be the fishing. Now then they don't curtail them. But this time now we don't stop them. We say when I go do one sand go fishing. So if they find out say then they really there are hiccups then they. But they tell them say when I get for comply now, what the government don't say. And I hope and believe say COVID-19 it not go reach another place there because we proactive. It's not easy because they not give you money. Parliament not give you money. People then they say they don't give you money 80 million for good, but they not give you 1 cent it way for help we for flight. But we they do them because now people because they vote for we. So they go all out for trust and let we go there so we able for tell them waiting there for do and waiting not for do.
Well, that's the member of parliament na constituency 09 for na Moyamba district we cover Bompe and Kaboro chiefdom. Honorable Veronica Kadisi say they talk to me inside that interview. They also is say though it don't make provision for let people in constituency get access to the hand washing facility and all that in them, but say that they get serious challenge for gonna some side them because of the road them with they in bad condition. Now that side the program now made the show. Send your message or comment to the number 077 981 with me at the studio now. I get Isata Kamara. We're in at the founder for Bloodline Sisters. They can't talk about the whole way they say don't the players fee for complement government here effort for fight against the coronavirus. Good afternoon and welcome to the program.
Thank you very much for having me on Radio Democracy.
Okay, continue for do it to inside the program. Inside the program, on the show, we dey look at another issue. The chairman for the Environment Committee in Parliament, Honorable Ibrahim Tawa Conte, don't say from the oversight where they do na different factory and company, them na the Eastern Parts na Freetown, it shows say plenty of the company they not get environmental impact assessments license where they operate. Princess Spears gets more and go now report.
According to the Environment Protection Agency Act of 2008, Section 23, subsection 1 say, any company or factory where they operate in a salon forget the environmental impact assessment license, where they show how them company for the operating environment, where no go among people them through air pollution and safety for the workman them. For see how some paden company don't they comply with this law. Make the Environment Committee na Parliament go work on a Dangote cement factory, Leosem, Kisi industry where they make oil, butter and other things them and safe water key. But waiting this committee fair not inside the worker. Honorable Ibrahim Tawa Conte, now the chairman for the Environmental Committee na Parliament, he explained.
Well, we find out say some companies that like a Kisi industry don't operate for about 6 months without environmental impact assessment license, and the work they do now work way need for like EPA come understand what they do, see the chemicals, see the hazardous, see the waste management system, see the oil storage system, especially waste oil, see what they don't put in place for safety, because we will see plenty workmen don't get safety gear, don't get gloves, don't get safety boots, or don't get safety kits. We also go CSC and we see say CSC they get 3 quarries across the country, but they don't get license because of the way the contract they sign with SLRA. And SLRA they do much for make sure they obtain the license. Now revenue loss to EPA and revenue loss to government. Become like Dangote also see say Dangote company they follow them community development action plan. Discover a lot, but in the lot where we see, I think say I want for comment Freetown Terminal, and one of the agencies the way they don't comply 100%. Nobody complies 100%, but their level of compliance is very high. Their level of safety for workers is very high. Then concentration on managing hazardous waste and keeping the system within the acceptable limits of the AIA license is very good.
But why some of them people not able to reach this demand? The CSE construction company, now one of the company them outside this committee be go worker, outside the country manager Amadou Gay, been talk about the reason why make them not comply with the EIA license.
But normally the EIA license generally is the responsibility of SLRA, because the contract that we have generally is the environment of SLRA who deal with the Agency of Environment, the EPA, to give us the license. Bandajuma and Moyamba, I don't have it here. But Bobo, before we stop, I send it the license for Bobo in Freetown. But Bandajuma and Moyamba, no, I don't see it yet.
So they've never applied for license in respect of Bandajuma and Moyamba?
Never applied that we have the authorization for SLRA to use that quarry.
Okay, you have the authorization.
Yes.
Can you see the authorization?
When it is okay, you ask authorization from SLRA to come and give you the quarry. It is SLRA who come to compensate the owner of the quarry. And now we send it our environmental plan to SLRA. Now after SLRA must make an environmental plan and all and send it to EPA, and after deal with the EPA license. It's not our responsibility to compensate or to look at the IPA license in the contract. Generally is the procedure.
Different company them been give different excuse, but why they not able to pay the AI license? But waiting at the recommendation, where the chairman for the committee think about this? Honorable Ibrahim Tawa Conte again.
Well, we want to report to table, because the report not just on this one no more. The report covers this. It covers we visit now the various regions them on timber processing. It covers the EPA, it covers the NPA, it covers even the process way the sole agents they do for the export of timber. It covers the Ministry of Finance, the revenues collected by the sole agent paid directly to the Ministry of Finance in foreign currency, and how those monies were converted, whether they were converted using the legitimate rate that was the rate at the time. And the report will lay them, and after all, in a parliament for ensure say we get to go back to the community through the media and ensure to popularize that report and community understand exactly what's in the happen.
As different organizations in the world, they fight for promotes better environment management. We don't be challenged in the world now. Remember them from the Environment Committee in Parliament. They hope for say the company them outside they don't go worker go improve in the work that the environment where they operate for protect the life of people them where they are around them. For Radio Democracy, Princess Pias the report.
The program is still elicited on our midday show. Send your message or comment to the number 0779811981 or you go on our Facebook page on www.kgdemocracy.sl. Maybe the bring this edition come to you this afternoon. My name na Sapti Yukalon. As I be told earlier on, I get Aisata Kamara, founder Bloodline Sisters. Start to tell the people about the Bloodline Sisters.
Fambule, Bloodline Sisters, as the name go, we all na one papa picking them, but different mama them. But one good thing where you papa tell we make we build upon is say because na inborn we all na one blood. So now from that way we think and fit for come on board at this time we Salone need help. So I don't do so much for we. Though yes, not good papa got in direction, but we come together. I sit down with my sisters there, I sell the idea to them and then buy them.
When you talk about idea, like waiting so exactly?
Well, we all don't see the big allegiance that we can help we. Then self they go through this bad dombolo we don't meet them. So we see say we not they. And we don't know say the medical mask and don't short. So I talk to my sisters them. I say, una not think say we can come on board. Because you don't go here, you don't go here, you don't go here. So if we come on board, let we do mask them in a different way and begin for help of our government for first this dombolo. So my sister then buy the idea and say, okay. So we pray about them and decide for do we facial mask them on we own.
So now the purpose of the COVID-19 are form the Bloodline Sisters?
Yes, Bloodline Sisters, na young organization. But like I say, as the name imply, we all are sisters them from the same papa, but different mama them.
So almost women or people away make up of this organization?
As it is right now we 10. But I also want to tell Fambule and say, like I said, the name Bloodline Sisters, now one papa picking them, now we 23. But now we 8 there right now, and the other one they way they out, then serve the help in their own way.
When you talk about bloodline or blood itself, I mean, so many people go eager, why when again died on the organization that kind named it. Some man go get scary when you talk about blood and stuff like that. So why wanna choose that kind name?
The main message behind Bloodline Sisters, na for le Fambule no say, not so because you happen for married, you then are the host, this other picky way they out, not so you born am, but you well not say na the man I'm born am, and you want for treat them other way. We come up because we are a living example them. We get different mama them. But because now we papa born we all, we decide for put heads together and listen to what papa wants tell we say, na inborn we all, so we all for all we serve because we all na blood.
So how long when I don't form this organization?
Well, like I tell Fambule, Bloodline Sisters na young organization. We don't dey in existence
How
for
young?
long. But we come together and really come on the 3rd of March 2020.
So now we don't they exist before?
Yes, I say we don't exist before because we na blood. Other
Okay.
than two friends them where we get where they patronize with we.
So now let's look at the coronavirus. A lot of things is involved in terms of messaging, information, preventive measures, getting the correct information. We now on your key focus, like waiting on go come in and say, well, this role on go focus on specifically in terms of helping government for address or contain the COVID-19.
Well, Fambule, where we go out, the key thing, we are out there distributing facial mask, but we not just go out and give the facial mask. We want for make sure
Why not
say,
choose for take that path there? Say now max on go distribute or make.
because like I said earlier, the big allegiance and self working help we, then we not run out of facial mask. So we thought and fit say, let we promote local content.
Okay.
So we decide for do we own cutting them.
Okay, before you can give you in depth about how they do an official marks, in case you just tune in name na Aisata Kamara, founder for the Bloodline Sisters, and on the talk about the role within said the play in terms of complement government for addressing COVID-19. The program that made this show, send you message or comment to the number 0779819181, or you go on our Facebook page on www.kgdemocracy.sl. Maybe they bring this edition come to you this afternoon. My name na Sapti Yukalon. Continue for the between the studio Aisata Kamara with the Kalo at another issue, and after that we will come back to you. The president for the Salone Association of Journalists, LAJ, Hamid Sahid Nasrallah, don't say because of the coronavirus within now in the country, the print media newspaper don't they lost plenty money. Hamid Sahid Nasrallah talk this inside our interview to Ready Democracy, where able to talk about the challenge them with the media they face for seek the coronavirus within the country. He explain more to Eno Kabia inside this interview.
Well, the media we don't play boku role. If you follow, when the secure begin spread across the globe, you find out even before you can Salonia, we don't be proactive and we don't try for establish a special committee we call this large coronavirus response committee. We a committee where we set up for coordinate SLAG in response to the fight against coronavirus and for also support the government of Sierra Leone in effort in combating the disease. Part of the responsibility also of this committee are for also interface with the Ministry of Health and with the Ministry of Information so that we'll get the correct information we will pass on to the public for letting also contribute to the fight and understand whether the coronavirus and what they for do in terms of protect themselves and protect others. And so this committee, we don't start for work. They don't start for work and they don't do several things. Them for part of the thing they will first do now for make sure we get a simulcast program because at that time it's will start not get any cases. So the effort been there on prevention, not about prevent the disease for Canada Salone and next week they for do information they play a very key role and they will come in as professionals of the media for help the government and get the correct information from the experts and send out to the people them in a way they will understand and break them down for them so that they will understand them and they also will act on the information today. And also beyond that, we also take and say with the journalists and back we care about we own people there and we own safety. So we send our frontline workers there.
So in that year the way to do for journalists then.
What we do now for make sure say we try for guide them from the onset and the Sierra Leone Reporters Union put out safety guidelines where they collate from WHO and other health authorities them. The things put to the public for help journalists them for report on COVID-19 and put them down. And part of the safety tips that we then give for let you the journalists make sure say you protect yourself first. And now they mean say anything they do you get for observe the preventive measures them. You computer, your laptop, you mic, you camera, your tape recorder, make sure say you not share with person. In the event that you share with person, make sure say you wash your hand if you share them and after you share them after you go them back you wash your hand. But you make sure say you get disinfectant them for do get a small towel where you go for wipe them back after somebody else don't use them. And next safety tip and any side you feel say if you go put your life in danger, we advise you say no good, come back and wait for the time we go be safe. Then beyond that we also approach Miller Group and the Chatham Hospital in the net we about 100 Veronica bucket them for media houses across the country who don't distribute. So far we don't distribute many of them. Who don't enough for helps also for the media houses that they get the hand washing facility at the offices there so that anybody will come in and go out and also for the staff them they also get access for do what they're supposed to do.
Okay, President, apart from that, what's measure on don't put to the media house owner them for letting us see journalists themselves able for protect themselves more in the out than they work for letting not able for crowd na the office them.
Beyond that we also be to go round and check the media houses there and see how they comply within the newsroom with the measures them and how they help protect their own staff them for them not get because apart from the journalists they also get other support staff they were inside. You get the secretaries them, you get the layout people them, you get the technical people them also then they under for the radio and TV. And we also they watch TV programs, the main TV programs and see how the TV they also they do in terms of ensuring that they conform to social distancing with the guests them and all things. And you find out now say most of the TV houses them try for do now virtual interviews with the person who for Canada studio when for call them and they don't limit the number of guests that we're going to get now. So then I fine progress and we hope that they will continue for do that. And also for the radio stations back and the newspapers and the offices them we also monitor and encourage the media houses them and media owners them for make sure say they maintain the one in the whole thing.
So whose impact is coronavirus when on Canada country when don't creating the area of the media, more especially the print media?
The COVID-19 it don't actually hit the media across the board, especially the print media like you say. Economically it's very devastating for the print media if I can say. When you look at the challenges that we're in the face right now, first and foremost the printing materials that we're in the use, the ink, the films, the plates, the foils, all the prices are all don't go up. They don't go up even before the COVID came, but when the COVID came now it don't even worse. And you don't find out back and you get scarcity of the materials there because normally I think they get them from Nigeria and China and also neighboring Guinea. But with the borders they don't close and the flight they don't grounded, it's very difficult now for letting get new imports for coming. So it ain't short supply and because of that also the price also they go up. So the cost of production for the newspapers then they go high. And the way you find out back say they don't get a drop in sales. I talked to the vendor this morning, then the government will say most of the offices they don't close, the paper they sell now. So you see, we don't bring down the distribution and circulation of the newspapers then very low. And also beyond that, the biggest impact I feel now in the area of advertising. Even before now, advertising was a challenge for the print media, but with the COVID now, it don't ground them. We don't ground them to a halt because the biggest advertiser we'll get will be the help with Mercury International. And you find out because of the COVID, international games are not again. Games across the continent all don't stop, all they on hold. If game not play, Mercury need make money. So it don't affect the revenue generation of all the media houses. And then it filter down to the reporters there, because if the media house don't make money, they don't get money for pay the reporters there and other support staff there, because you also get secretaries there, you also get the layout people there, you also get other people who they support the production people there the whole day. They all survive on where the newspaper they make money. If you know now, then a big problem for them. And beyond that, also you find out say with the curfew with it now, newspapers are not able for work with the kind time when they can spend at the office now. It don't limit. Now the first time newspapers they get in our office then 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, then they get the production policy where they take the paper going to the production at the printing press for print, and early morning you get somebody else where they take and go to post office to the vendors there. And they all don't limit now. Now everybody they fed for work now within a short period of time, say from morning to 3 to 4 o'clock they don't done. And they find out say they miss out on most of the other things that would happen beyond 4 o'clock. They find out say the paper come out tomorrow. Most of the things that they report now, they don't already there on the social media. People don't know water. So then one big impact on the back where they affect the print media.
With all this way don't talk, still the print media then self the help now the fight against the coronavirus. How they don't they survive some of the way don't they talk to?
In spite of all this challenge, in spite of all this trouble they get, the print media able to make space and time for also help in spreading the preventive and measures them to the public. Every newspaper we see most of the newspapers then they get a poster who get preventive messages that they carry for people to understand. The readers they also will see and make sure they inform the young community people where they get. And also the newspaper they follow all the measures that the government they put in place and interrogate the measures then they and try to see whether they fit to the context, and they also they report on what's they have big updates, and also the quarantine places them then they go and investigate and find out what's happening with no right and bring account to the attention of the public and to the authorities them and then they take action.
Well, that's the president for the Salone Association of Journalists, SLAJ, Ahmed Sahid Nadzgala, be the talk to Inokabia, also able to talk about the coronavirus and how it will affect some of the media sector them in the country, especially the print media. The program is still listening to our midday show. Send your message or comment to the number 077981981, or you go to our Facebook page on www.letsgedidemocracy.sl. Me with the Berenice edition come to you this afternoon. My name is Saptiyu Kalon. Inside the program now, we go for a music break.
Koro, COVID-19, koro, koro, COVID-19, nakila, koro, COVID-19, koro, koro, COVID-19, nakila, koro, COVID-19, koro, koro, corona killing everywhere. Salone rise up, together as one, rise up, then we stop the spread of corona, coronavirus, nakila, we all say together we all for better, coronavirus, nakila, we all say not to politics, let we all better, coronavirus, nakila, innovation officer Jack, I say, coronavirus, nakila, it don't kill possible, nakila, it bad possible, nakila, it don't spread possible, nakila, it don't kill possible, nakila, it don't kill possible, koro, COVID-19, koro, koro, COVID-19, nakila, koro, COVID-19, koro, koro, COVID-19, nakila, coronavirus quick for spread, and this is how it can spread. If you shake hands with an infected person, you go get them, yeah. If you touch anything, we get them, you don't catch them, yeah. When you touch the virus, you don't contaminate your hand. If you don't wash your hand before you touch your face, you go get them, mama. If you don't sanitize your hand before you touch your nose, you go get them, papa. If you don't wash your hand before you touch your eye, you go get them, sister. If you don't sanitize your hand before you touch your mouth, you go get them, brother. What we for do? Wash we hand with soap and water. We all for wash we hand. Corona they pass. Sanitize we hand. We for always sanitize we hand. Picture say coronavirus. Nakila, we all say together we all for better. Coronavirus. Nakila, we all say no to politics, let we all better. Coronavirus. Nakila, innovation officer Jack, I say. Coronavirus. Nakila, it don't kill possible. Nakila, it bad possible. Nakila, it don't spread possible. Nakila, it don't kill possible. Nakila, it don't kill possible. Koro, COVID-19, koro, koro, COVID-19, nakila, koro, COVID-19, koro, koro, COVID-19, nakila. These are the signs and symptoms of COVID-19. And you go to cough, cough, you go get fever, your body go tired, you go to breathe like you get asthma. Pneumonia go enter now you 2 lungs. Your nose go run snots, you go to sneeze. You go get sore throats. Ooh, yeah. It's time to be conscious. Take precautions. Follow government instructions and save Mama Salone. You don't go go sit down na ya. Corona no go sit down na ya. Body camera say, you no go sit down, sit down, sit down. You no go sit down, sit down, sit down. You no go sit down, sit down, sit down. You no go sit down. Moresila, talk back now. Coronavirus, na killer. We all say together we all for better. Coronavirus, na killer. We all say no to politics, let we all better. Coronavirus, na killer. Innovation officer Jack, I say. Coronavirus, na killer. It don't kill possible, na killer. It not possible, na killer. It don't spread possible, na killer. It don't kill possible, na killer. It don't kill possible. Now this we all for do. For prevent the spread of coronavirus, na salon. 1. Avoid public gathering. 2. No more shake and nobody contact. 3. Practice social distancing. 4. Practice good hygiene. 5. Clean and disinfect your surroundings. 6. Cover your face when you the cough and sneeze. 7. If you get some, no mingle with people. 8. If you get symptoms, call 117. 9. Stay at home. 10. All my for dinner. Send me for wash we hand with soap and water. Sanitize we hand always. We for wash we hand with soap and water. Sanitize we hand for stop corona. Coronavirus, na killer. We all say together we all for better. Coronavirus, na killer. We all say no to politics, let we all better. Coronavirus, na killer. Innovation officer Jack, I say. Coronavirus, na killer. It don't kill possible, na killer. It not possible, na killer. It don't spread possible, na killer. It don't kill possible, na killer. It don't kill possible.
Well, hope so you don't enjoy that music there inside the program, midday show. Not forget to send your message or comment to the number 077 981 981. Inside with me in the studio, I get Aisata Kamara, founder for the Bloodline Sisters. I don't talk about the whole goal within save the play for government for fights against the coronavirus. In terms of the max contribution we see now they make towards the COVID-19. I want to first of all know the type of masks we people need, what are things in a safety preventive measures.
Well, I want to tell me if ambulance say when we don't see say this thing don't begin before we get even the very first case now Sierra Leone. Waiting I do, I go online, they read and realize say because the mask and don't the short, you can use cotton. Some sites tell you say you can use your polo, pillar case and cotton. So I read about it. So again, let me not forget say na idea where I sell. So before my sister then they buy the idea, I don't go all around the media and don't read about them. So yes, we they go and decide where we get with local cuts in them. We want to promote with local content, and because we don't read and no say you can use cotton material. So we decide for good out, we go with cotton material, and we use isophyl alcohol or rubbing alcohol. That are the first thing first where we they do. We they disinfect the cuts in them. So we iron them and then we seal them. We know they just go out and distribute we cutting them on a bare hand. We they seal we cutting them. So you notice say from purchasing the cotton now the market to most of the people who they buy from, we also want to empower women then. Now 80% to 90% of women that we also deal with.
So for more na start this max distribution. As soon as you always see now they play for help government in this COVID-19 fit. Like almost max them so now don't make so far.
Well, so far as of yesterday, we don't do 13,300 facial mask there. You're going to get family for no say where we start, we target now being 5,000 because now on we they do them. But as we they go out na different institutions, streets, we don't distribute na Sierra Leone Police Headquarters, we don't distribute na the Sierra Leone Port Authority, Sierra Leone Shipping and Clearing Agency, PZ, Wilberforce, the footage them all day out. So as we they stop, we feel say we don't reach certain side, you they see the demand for them high. And so, when we go out, we just keep pushing.
So in terms of the different community, I wanna don't gear, we don't benefit from this one max. Like almost one I can get to each community.
We they look at the community, like the Sierra Leone Police. The Sierra Leone Police where we go there, we offer to them 1,500 local facial masks where now the IG self receive them on behalf of the Sierra Leone Police, the IGSF, and other deputy inspectors been there. So we they look at the communities. We know so we're not able to meet everybody in need, but we try just for see how best we go able to complement the efforts of the government.
So looking at the marks, so many people can get issue with fitness and everything. For now, you on cable no also the fit person.
Yes, back to that. I think that the one of the things and the way sets we apart, bloodline sisters, because now the very first people that we begin for distribute facial mask with the special grace of God, with all humility, I can say that now the station. Bloodline Sisters now the first organization we begin for distribute facial mask, local facial mask, and Sierra Leone free. So we don't go out first, we don't try, we don't see. Let me not forget, say, I also don't talk about the process in which we mask, because we know say hygiene. Now one good thing where you for practice very, very much, because now other thing where the masters have people and they talk about body sickness. So yes, we they take with them for go about Dande and make sure say we do them properly.
So for almost people or community, we think they don't benefit from this work on do.
I want for say here this morning, so far we don't distribute facial mask them to over 7 community, and by the grace of God, we still want for do more.
Okay, continue for the between the studio. The program Lamid the show. Send your message or comment to the number 077 981 981 or even our Facebook page on www.radioDemocracy.sl. We continue to look at more issue inside the program. For make people go according to the measure then way government don't put, the public relation officer for the judiciary of Salone don't say the Chief Justice Babatunde Edwards don't start for the lawyer and other people we can go to court and now wear face marks. Moses Lamin Kamara, the public relation officer, he explained more to Osman Kamara inside this interview.
On the 18th of April 2020, we will see the Honorable Chief Justice in office will put out a press release, and this release deals with several issues then we contain in the press release. One, we looked at the use of face masks. One, we looked at the use of the reducing the number of people that they get access into the court, and we also ensure we emphasize the aspect of social distancing. It not be easy simply because we did look at a release for address holistic issue in the country. That is a release we cover each and every court in the country, and that was the release issued out by the Honorable Chief Justice.
Alright, as you the inside the press release it show schedule of different courts them. So basically how the judiciary don't schedule the courts them for one.
Well, normally the Honorable Chief Justice wants let people know say Salone on a normal time. So the aspect of expeditious trial to a particular point, the COVID-19 for the institution, they hit heavily on the aspect of expeditious trial, because now you feel say the rate at which cases did they go, not also did they go, because in the press release now we don't cut down the number of court then with the seats per day. So like for instance, per day we be get all the court then with the seats per day, but now you discover say like Monday we be get 3 court then with seats, court number 1, court number 3, and court number 4. So for Tuesday you go discover say court number 1, court number 3, court number 4 need a seat, but they get court number 2, court number 5, and court number 6. So when you come into Wednesday, we they get court number 1, court number 4, and court number 7. So it affects the aspect of expeditious trial. But waiting at with ultimate aim, we aim now for ensuring the spread, because social distancing is the core principle for observe for let you know we get infected with COVID-19. So the Honorable Chief Justice in wisdom told us fit that we for reduce the number of court and we sit per day, and so therefore we also reduce the number of people then where they get access into the court then. Now for instance, the biggest court then at the judiciary in court number 1, court number 2 then at the main court building here. In actual capacity now 200 in the take, but it has been reduced to 40. So we want to maintain social distancing in as much as we don't want to stop the aspect of cases then for go on, but we want to maintain social distancing. So we reduce the numbers then to the smaller courts then, like the court number 7, 8, 9, 10, the anti-corruption court, then they take 15 people. So we need to exceed that. So these are things where we put in place, where the leadership put in place for ensuring we contribute towards the fight against the coronavirus.
Alright, so for magistrate courts them, you know, almost people then cut their get for the take on the time they wait in the seats.
All magistrate court besides the court number 1 now in Tuna Pademba Road, court number 1 in Tuna Roads Road, all get for the take 10 people, and while standing then they take 15 persons.
Right. So also good again in Waterloo court and other court then at the province. Now the same them wanna put for court then a free tongue then safe get for the operate.
No, Ross Road they in the same part with Pademba Road. But let me come to Waterloo, because now one court we get now Waterloo, now one court room we get, and the number of cases then when they can Waterloo so huge. So the Honorable Chief Justice ensure that we make use of the York Court. Often I can recall in 2010, defeat be built for we a court na York, and that York Court will be expected if for address cases then when they come up from Lumley, Hamilton to Ken, number 2, I don't care, taken to Kent, the other places than they. But when we do a case study, when the Honorable Chief Justice will take up office and give me an assignment for what we do a needs assessment, and when we do a needs assessment, we discover say the court now will get a full operation because the road from number 2 to Toke gets problem, they're not done at it. So what the Honorable Chief Justice don't do now for address the huge population and huge number of cases then when they can Waterloo, and don't open the court York where they start on Wednesday.
Now as I can inside the court in from yesterday at the monitor, because I put my face mask by willful for that know how the police officers them, but I see then they ask people them out, you will not get marks. Now in this case, how wanna get for ensure say the measures they are don't start, wanna continue with them?
Let me tell you one thing, why we all get for observe. As I'm talking to you, you also they see me on face masks. Why we get for observe this thing are the fact that irrespective of who they put very too safe, but we see yesterday the Honorable Chief Justice now in self I'm using this emphatic pronoun that in self now in go na Pademba Road, and he was asking lawyers out of the compound if you don't get a fixed mask. So when you come to the press release, it is an order from His Lordship the Honorable Chief Justice that no matter what, everybody will want gets access to the facilities, not only at this Pademba Road court or Ross Road or the Miller Court building, but everywhere in the country. You cannot and you must not access any of our facilities without the use of face masks.
Well, that na the public relations officer na the judiciary Moses Lamin Kamabidi explained to Usman Kama inside that interview day. Was that easy for make people go according to the measure the way government don't put this make they don't put system in place for say people and for make sure say they wear masks where they go na any facility of the salon court and on the side them. The program that made the show send a message or comment to the number 077 981 981. Inside the program now, I will take some message on I don't send, and this one I will read from my Facebook page. This person is say Corona ACL. People should make sure they follow the preventive measures. Another message here where I go read again. This other person they say Corona does not have foot to walk. We should make sure we stay in one places to prevent the spread of it. Sierra Leoneans should adhere to all preventive measures to stop the spread of the COVID-19. More message inside the program, and this other one they say thanks to the Bloodline Sister, it was a good step and good initiative. Another message again, they say the issue about face masks is important, but now everybody is doing their own face masks. Which one is safe and more preventable for usage? More message inside the program where I go read, and this other message here again, they say we need for make sure say we help government in for curb the COVID-19. That is so for make sure say we do with well body will command the same. This other message again, they say people should make sure they adhere, and also the adherence should start from their home to the different public places. This other message again where I go read, this person here they say people should also learn to keep their environment clean, make sure where the stay is also decent. Hygiene practice start from that where you stay. They say charity begins at home. This other one again, we are going where this person they send. This person here they say it was a very good initiative. People need more masks, but how we sure people are wearing those masks? For those that are washable, are people washing it? I will read one more message and come over to Madam Iseta Kamara for let a respond. This other message inside the program, they say this is not the time to be stubborn or to use blame game. Coronavirus is not picking watching phases of who you are in society, the color of your skin, or how you look. We all should prevent and make sure we do what the right authority are saying in terms of a preventive measures. Well, I will stop here for now and come over to my studio guest, when Madam Iseta Kamara, founder for the Bloodline Sisters. Some message come in line for you. You will respond to the one in there.
Yes. I want to take the second to last message where one of the texters they ask say everybody they make mask how for ensure say people wear the mask properly or even wear the mask. Well, with Bloodline Sisters, when we go out, we not only the way the mask them, we also they show we fumble them how for put the mask on and how for maintain the mask because now reusable mask. So basically when we go out, first of all, when we go out, we push. We not they use the English word. Let's maintain social distancing. When we go out, where Bloodline Sisters they out, me we see there the Allah say una no gather. Because for some people when you tell them say let's avoid social distancing, they'll be like, oh, we're not chilling, we aren't doing anything bad, so it's not anything like social distancing. So when we reach, we they tell them say interestingly we not get megaphone, we not get nothing, we they push on we. So when we reach, Bloodline Sisters and they push and they put we Anna we must say Allah say fumble them. Una let we not gather. Let we not gather na ya. Meaning COVID-19 real. So then one way we say they raise awareness about COVID-19 and emphasize on waiting the Master Sabi people and self don't say. So we they tell and say una get for put on the mask because when una put on the mask it help you and help especially the people that were around you. Because I will not also forget say the Master Sabi people and don't say we say where you they talk. That small pit where they come on at you mouth. If other person there before you, that pit they meet them, or you sneeze, that thing they open the ear for certain amount of minutes. And if you wear the facial mask, it will prevent you and also prevents the other people where they neighbor to you. So basically, yes, we did tell people and then they and tell and say that thing where they come on at your mouth, so the English people and call say droplet, and not go meet the other person. So yes.
In terms of the mask, you get anyone here we go display?
Oh yes, definitely. This now the facial mask with Bloodline Sisters they do.
Okay.
And I want for make them to the listeners them if you follow 98.1 again online say any plastic if you watch this we they left out to 98.1 because 98.1 now one of the stations in Mama Salone we don't up before Tranga one pan communication business so make sure say the people and get the message all about the country. Bloodline Sisters they salute 98.1 and say una thank you. We self now we only lead in this for make sure say on our staff themselves continue for go before and send message where we all go get and we people in the village. Yes, and so the mask. Any side where you see this mask we seal. That are the difference. You know they go give people the mask. Kudos to all other people where they do their own. Let we keep doing it. But with the talk of this disease, we know say from hand to face to mouth. So Bloodline Sisters say and say, you know, fit for go give people a mask with bare hand.
Okay.
So we come up with our own way. And I also want for let we listeners and say Bloodline Sisters again. Now the very first sisterly organizations we don't come up with kids mask. We want for make sure say we picking themselves safe and we picking their life matter. So we don't introduce facial kids mask for picking them.
Yes, if anyone there you go display.
Yes.
But this one is still low.
Okay. I will bring them back to now. Right now as I talk to they out. I think I don't mistakenly left under the car.
Okay.
Yes. So down there for 98.1. Then let we not forget say again we independence they come. As much as we defeat coronavirus, but we also want for continue for be patriotic. So Bloodline Sister also don't introduce green, white, and blue facial mask. we also go left now 98.1 year as well.
Okay, well, on behalf of management and staff, we want to say plenty thank you to our bloodline sister for waiting consider we and things we self get to go the plane at this present time, especially for giving out information to the public for the COVID-19. So on behalf of management and staff, I receive this face mask from bloodline sister, and when they say plenty thank you, we'll make sure say we use them for the right way and purpose. Well, the program made this show they continue. Send your message or comment to the number 077 981 981. Well, I still get with me at the studio Madam Aisata Kamara, the founder for Bloodline Sisters. They don't talk about the face masks we did on the app. People are not different in community. Also, they make them and distribute them for free. In terms of all they do, people would wonder you don't call up plenty figure of max owner don't make over 1,000. Also, yearly the Bloodline Sisters they get support as in financial support, or how owner can get support for owner able to do their max here.
Well, I want to tell Fambul and say again, it can we go back to the name. This is a sisterly organization, but anybody can come on board. Wait to make we say so because the initial startup now we no more. One papa picking them and a friend where then can also patronize we that na animate cigar. So not so we safe. Now we safe we young couple them we they put together. And just say and say if it's for let it say papa government say thank you said don't they try because before this sick year come you said don't fet for cover plenty side them where it not go reach here but unfortunately it don't reach here. So we look and say this the blame game done not to other carry time how it come now it there and let we also not forget say this na family mondo. So basically my sisters them I get my sisters them on the work the other one the way they out then say they contribute really and nothing. And me self they do business and they do all sort of business including water because water na life.
So in terms of somebody need or person in a community and they will vulnerable go need max or support for loan and get them, how they go able to contact you now?
Then can contact me on 078 644 945 078 644 945. We they do we best and me sharp then a 5 mile motor road Wilberforce.
Okay, well, plenty thank you to you. Before you go, what sort of advice you will left to people, especially in terms of compliance on the preventive measures of the COVID-19?
Well, me family, especially for we sisters them, because bloodline sisters also come up with something. We bring up something we're gonna make mask wearing so fashionable. So we say mask up and be fashionable. Okay. So you can put on your mask, match up with your head tie or your dress. And then you go out, so you are fashionable and you are safe at the same time. So you not go complain, say, "Oh, I'm not used to it." Nobody's used to it, but because of this, we have to do it. Now let we fet tranga one. Let we put on together. Let we adhere to waiting this Master Sabi people and they say because hey, COVID-19 is real.
Okay, plenty thank you to you. In name na Aisata Kamara and in the founder for Bloodline Sisters. They don't need talk about the support we they don't key as a young focus and for make marks and also give out to people na community, especially vulnerable community and also to different sector them we also they don't donate a marks. So and also Radio Democracy save don't benefit from the marks as in just don't donate some marks to we for let we save go the way what they do with different work them. Well, plenty thank we be my guest inside the program Midday Show.
Thank you very much.
Well, I had this edition of the program Midday Show go live you. Plenty thank you to all the one that we go out here and make sure see this program reach on to GJ Cliff, Moses Cavoa and Tim we make on see we live on our Facebook page. Me we bring this edition of the program Midday Show come to you this afternoon. My name na Saptiu Kalon and at this hello continue for do the thing and we body workman and see we for do. We not for prevent we say from the coronavirus so that it no go scatter past back na the country. With that I say goodbye.